Hello everyone, my name is Andrew and this is a new YouTube video. In this one I want to break down a trade that basically made me almost $20,000 in basically one setup on gold on my The Funded Trader account. So I have the phone here with the account. As you can see, here is the Funded Trader account, and basically the setup on gold, it was 19 lots buy on gold from the 1990 level all the way to the 2000 level. So 100 pips in one single setup that was caught. Also, this was with news. So this was before news. This was a riskier trade, but I'm gonna explain on the charts why I think it was a very good setup. I don't usually like to trade before news, but I just found this to be a perfect A+ setup that I wanted to take. And basically I risked around, the risk was around 10-15k on the account, so almost 3%, let's say, and I basically made 18.5k, and I had some more profit into the account, and now I am waiting to get this approved. So let's hop on the charts and see the setup exactly and how I made this amount of money in basically 10 minutes. Alright, so we are now on the gold chart, and I want to break down the trade that brought me around 18.5k, and then after the breakdown I will also show you the dashboard of the Funded Trader, so no fake things here. But basically my gold idea was NFP was gonna come in. It was Friday. Price on gold did have a nice reaction to the downside. However, if you can see on the 4-hour, we did have this liquidation week to the downside, and then price closed above the same level again with the candles, and then slowly came up and basically made the break of structure to the upside on the 1-hour right here. Price came down and then kind of started ranging to the upside. So I knew that price wants to basically come up again and fill some of these imbalances here. So I had basically this was the 12, the 1-hour, 50 minute, 5 minute. This was the 1-hour area that I was looking at, which is 50-minute imbalance. We had some imbalance here close to this high. So I wanted to see price. Basically my plan was for price to pump here, take liquidity, and then go to the downside. That was my plan. And also during basically before NFP, before this happened, price on EURUSD and GBP/USD started going bullish. So I was kind of expecting EUGU to go long, dollar to go down. So I thought that gold is also going to go long, because also it has been very bullish and dollar has been dropping during that time. So the setup was quite easy. You don't see any fancy concepts or all of that. It was all about timing. This was basically right before news. So what happened here, price, I was watching, London did have some nice spikes here, and again it showed me and confirmed that price wants to go higher because it failed to close below. So you see how basically we created a break of structure here, price wicked down, closed at the same level, created a new break of structure to the upside, price came down back to this area, and this is where price started to go up. Now because my The Funded Trader account doesn't allow trading during news, I had to enter 3 minutes before the news. So basically what happened, I was waiting. I was pretty sure price was gonna basically go up, and I entered around this area right here. So basically, yeah, no, I think it was just before news. So it was around this time here, and my stop loss was basically around 10k, around 60 pips. Now I saw just before news price started to pump, and when this happens, usually it starts going to the other direction. If I could have traded just before news, you can see that 1 minute before news came in, price came very aggressive to the downside to clear liquidity, and then with news it exploded. So when I saw this, I was 100% sure price was gonna go up, just because I have a lot of experience trading these kind of setups, in news more aggressive, but yeah, it gives a lot of signs before the moves actually happen. But again, it's not gambling, because it can't be gambling, because I've been trading the fund accounts for 4 or 5 months. So if I'm gamble, I'm probably gonna lose the fund account. It's not really a gamble, it's just the fact that you have the bias before the news. But this is a very important lesson. You're basically expecting price to move when there's volatility. So knowing that there's gonna be volatility coming in with NFP news, I know for a fact that price will go and accomplish that higher time frame objective, and that was exactly the goal. That was the plan. I just waited to get closer to the news to basically catch that impulse, and yeah, price came right to the 2000 level, which is also an institutional level, a round number. And yeah, from there, as you can see, it's very important. This video is also about exit point of trades, basically of a trade. You need to exit the trades at a good point when basically you know that price is probably gonna react. So I could have just held this and be blinded by the profit that I could make. Let's say made a new high, came higher, but I knew that price can react and come back down, and I wanted to take my profit and see what happened exactly after I closed. Price literally dumped right below to the entry in like 2 candles, and then yeah, it just did a lot of shady stuff during this area because it came back up again, played around for a bit, and then it finally went down. So it played around in this area. I couldn't really break higher. I just played around, and then it finally dropped, and as you can see, price continued bearish. So my plan, my hard time frame plan, was basically in motion because we came to that area, we basically closed it, and then price was ready to move to the downside. But I do not trade gold that often, but that was a very basically good setup to just get in and out, make some quick profits, and then if I could have just entered shorts, then I would have made more money. But it's very important to know when to enter a trade and when to exit the trade. So it's just a quick breakdown of the trade. Now let's switch to the dashboard and show you guys exactly the profits. Alright, so here we have the TFT dashboard. As you can see, my simulated equity is 623,000 and my simulated profit share is 90% of 23,000, which is around 20.8k. So that's gonna be my profit split. That's gonna come basically tomorrow. I need to request it. My win rate for this account was around 46%, which is not that much. And as you can see, I've had the fund account for 123 days. So I had the account for quite a long time. But yeah, I just know it's gonna be a very good account to have. And as you can see here, basically just gonna blur the account number up, and you see the next payout and all the payouts that I had. Just gonna basically blur the account numbers, but I've had quite a few payouts. So yeah, that's it for the breakdown. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown on the gold trade. As I said, it was a very big trade. I don't usually risk that much on a setup with news, but it was worth it because, let's be honest, what other skill or business can make you $20,000 in less than 5 minutes? There is no other skill like that, there's no other business like that, and I'm very happy and proud, let's say, that I reached this level of over $4 million in prop firm funding, and I have more levels to hit, but I am very slowly still developing my skill and still improving myself. But if you want to learn how I trade and how I manage to make so much profits from trading prop firms, then go over to tradingnfx.com and join us in the NFX trading course or mentorship, and you learn exactly how I trade and how I approach funding companies in order to make profits from them. Also psychology tips and the private Discord community where I do share some setups and daily outlooks on the market. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment down below your thoughts, and basically wait for the next video because I'm gonna share some insane value on this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you